So today we're going to talk about how infection is spread and what infections are. What is an infection? An infection is when a germ gets inside you and uses your cells as a host to build their army of pathogens. Let's look at how germs can spread and get inside of all of you.
Hey Kendall, how are you doing? I heard you were really sick in this class.
Yeah, I missed a bunch of class. I'm really sick with a cold, but it's probably going away, hopefully.
I hope it goes away soon.
Oh,
no! Oh, wow. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you so
Olivia,
much.
how are you? I just ran into Caitlin. She's been really sick. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine.
Okay,
I'm
good.
okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Okay, class. Now we're gonna do some stuff with germs.
So we just saw a few methods of spreading infection. So first, inhalation, the sneeze that you saw would be then you breathing it in. Orally, you could have gotten it on your hands and touched your mouth or your face. Broken skin we did not see, but a cut can cause an infection. And then an exchange of bodily fluids as well.
Examples of what can cause an infection are parasites can cause an infection through tapeworms, for example. Athlete's foot is caused by an infection by fungi. Bacteria infections cause sicknesses like strep throat. And viruses cause infections like HIV and AIDS. Infections can be acute with a sudden onset and lasting only a brief amount of time. They can be persistent where they last a very long time, and symptoms for persistent infections can vary. Infections can also be chronic where low levels of infection last a very long time. And latent infections can hide in the body but reoccur much later like they do in chickenpox.
Dun dun dun!
Infections can cause disease. Diseases can vary from common and not very serious, like colds, which are caused by viruses, to very serious, like the brain-eating protists that cause primary amoebic meningitis encephalitis. Fighting infections is what your body does. Externally, you have barriers like your skin, your mucus, and cilia in your respiratory tract that will keep infections from getting in. But if they do break those barriers, internally your body fights them off with your white blood cells. Your macrophages phagocytize or eat the infections, and your lymphocytes recognize the invaders.
So here is your cells, happy and normal.
Here's your cell once it's been infected. Here is your cell after it was marked by a lymphocyte. Now your macrophages come in and eat the infection.
Now your cells are normal and happy
We
again.
just went through what an infection is and how you can get one. Let's look at some ways to avoid an infection. Washing your hands regularly will help keep the germs off of them. Covering your mouth or nose when you sneeze will stop you from spreading germs to others. And avoiding contact with sick people will also help you avoid the germs. And getting vaccinations for infectious diseases will help avoid serious illnesses.
And that's infection.